Hey, how we doing here? Happy Monday, start of a new week. Hope you had yourself a great weekend. And yeah, I'm wearing another Star Wars shirt just to finish off for me Star Wars week. Ah, weekend. Sometimes you get a chance to recoup and recover. Sometimes you got to go through and keep working. Ah, I was a little different this time. I didn't quite do what I thought I was going to do. Ended up getting some lack of sleep, but that was through choice. But here we are on Monday. Hey, hope you're having a good time. If you're new here, my name is David. I want to help you that are 50 and over to reach your health and wellness freedom through personal growth by working on your body, mind, and spirit, even if you've had little to no success before. Kind of today's topic, you're 50 and over. You're 50 or over. Now what? It's always interesting. Growing up, as we put these oh, clouds or something like that over age. As you're probably younger, you hear 40 over the hill, whatever that is. And then you get there and you start growing. It goes, what's the over the hill? What are they talking about? Then maybe it's 50, half century. That's one I kind of like there. It's a half century. You made it through your first half century. That's why I kind of focus on 50 changes. But you can insert any number there. How many times you've even seen people talking, or maybe yourself, where it's like, man, I'm 30. What now? What we're talking here is dealing with your health and wellness. And it doesn't matter your age. There's always something you can do about it. And that's why I kind of focus on really working on your body, your mind, and your spirit. You need all three components to get everything to work. And kind of it's the idea of aging. And yeah, we're going to kind of have a little random conversation here today. And I've talked about this plenty of times before, where you go through and you have people that they look older than what they are, others that look younger than what they are. And older, you have chronological age, which is how long you've actually been alive. You've been alive 10 years or 10 years old. Why biological age is how old your body is. And that's something you usually have a lot of control over. Because you can go around, and as I just mentioned, you're going to see people that are 50 years old, but yet they look like they're 70. And then you have 70-year-olds that look like they're 50. Genetics does play a factor. Absolutely, genetics play a factor. But more still has to do with your lifestyle choices. Do you choose to eat healthy foods and take care of yourself? Do you choose to exercise? Do you choose to have good coping mechanisms? Do you choose not to burn yourself out with what other things going on? And yes, there might be times in situations where you have to push yourself and push yourself. But at the same time, it's figuring out, okay, where are the little bits, even if it's just a minute or so in the day here and there, to kind of ground yourself. And that's one of the things I have in my Facebook group, which is the 5 minutes of quiet time experience. It's give you some ideas about how to get a little quiet time throughout the day. It's also learning to exercise. I mean, there's programs that has 15 minutes a day. I know Mind Pump, when I'm going to do this one, I don't know, but Mind Pump has the maps 15 minutes where you're working out 15 minutes a day every day. 15 minutes you're done. And they're talking about these guys are advanced lifters, but they're making progress on it. Other times, if you have the availability where you can work out from an hour, hour and a half, you're working out twice a week. So maybe on one on the weekend, one during the week. But it's the choices you have to make. Again, I got some people in my life that are, if you would look at them and said, I don't think they're that age. They're 50 and over, but they are physically, they'd blow me away in different activities. I belong to some Facebook groups looking at those that are 50, 60, and I look at their physiques and stuff going, this is pretty cool. But the idea is we seem to draw this little line in the sand, if you will. And we want to treat the age like, okay, we got to stop. You stop. You stop living, you start growing, you start exercising, which is all a load of bull. That's one of the reasons I talk about on this channel, is to realize there is no line in the sand where that says you can't improve. Other things the more I learn about, the more I keep delving into this. And I've been doing this for a couple of decades. Now, I'm not a researcher, no, but I am going through, and just a variety of things that I keep learning about. I find it absolutely fascinating and curious more and more. Age is indeed just a number. Fine. My chronological age is 50, but the way I'm treating my body, it's much younger than that. And there are the more advanced stuff you can do, like biohacking and different things like that. There's nutraceuticals. But other than that, there's still things you can do without that. Just making healthy food choices. Right now, we talked about in the 11-day jumpstart, I'm watching people there, and sometimes age seems to be dropping off of them simply because they're making healthier choices and letting the inflammation and the bad stuff leave their body. It allows your body to recover and do what it needs to do so it can thrive, not just sit there and live, not just survive, but actually thrive. Got a chance to be affiliate with another company that has to do with the stem cells, which is anything, stem cells is fascinating. Helps your body, and plays a big factor in the aging process. There's factors like that one there. There's going through and doing meditation, the research from that there. It's just, I start getting excited about it. And that's what I share a lot of stuff I learned for you. And it's like, hey, here's some of the stuff you can do. Start taking charge of yourself, even if you're over 50. You want to start a new career? Absolutely, you can still do that. You want to get in the best shape of your life? You can do that. You want to start learning a new skill? Go for it. And you say, man, my life's so crazy and busy. I didn't say you have to do everything at one time. But you figure out what it is you want, and then how can you fit it into your life? What are the ways that you can approach it, fit into your life? Just like you've heard me talking about many times before. Most diets work, but people don't work the diets because for a lot of people, they're actually too strict. It makes it too complicated, and it's very difficult for them to fit in their everyday life. Well, let's change that. What can we do to fit into your everyday life? You don't have time to work out for an hour. Okay, fine. You don't have that time. What can we do? Can we do 15 minutes? Can we start off with, say, walking for 10 minutes after each meal? What are the things that will fit into your life? And not make it more complicated, not make it stressed out. It's like, oh, how can I get there? I don't know if I can fit this in today. No, that's the wrong approach. What can you easily fit in your life consistently? Like I said, just kind of a little random kind of conversation of sorts here. But yeah, just realizing you're 50 and over. You're 50 or over. Now what? Now you keep going. You keep learning. You keep thriving. You keep striving. You keep pushing forward. You want to keep going and have the best that you can. And right now, yeah, I'll be 49 at the end of this year. And right now, I am the best I've ever been physically, mentally, and spiritually. And that's after going through cancer about 5 years ago. Some of the lessons I've learned and picked up, and that's why I've been sharing with you, but realize there's something you can do about it. You just have to make the decision to start and then take those baby steps. What can you fit into your life? What do you want to do and what can you fit in your life? You need some help, reach out to someone. In my Facebook group, get a link in the description. You'll find a little bit of trainings in there. I got the group there. You can ask questions. You can ask me questions on here. I can at least point you. If I don't have the answer, at least I can point you in the direction. But realize 50 and over, 30 and over, now what? It's all up to you. It's a choices you choose to make. And sometimes the actions aren't necessarily easy. Might going to take some time, effort, and worth, but it's actually worth it in the end. All right, I'm finished rambling for the day. Hope you got something out of that. But yeah, let me know in the comments. Keep this conversation going in the comments. What have you experienced? What changes have you noticed? Or people in your life you've noticed the changes? All right, have yourself a great start to the week, and I will catch you on Wednesday. So take care and balancing to you.